Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome to today's video. I'm going to teach you how to make your first $10,000 using government contracts. All you need is a company. You must have a legal company and an EIN number. It's called your employer identification number. That's how the IRS makes sure that you're paying your taxes, okay? So have a company and have an EIN number, and you can do the steps to generate your wealth and make your first $10,000 using government contracts. Now, to be able to bid on any kind of government contract, you must be registered in the government markets, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do. Before we get into the video, please smash that subscribe button, okay? I want to keep delivering value to you guys, so please smash the subscribe button. It is free. It's at absolutely zero cost to you to subscribe to the channel, okay? That lets me know I'm doing a good job and I can keep creating more content, okay? So please subscribe. It's free. Cost you nothing, okay? So please subscribe. I'm waiting. You got it? Good. Okay, awesome. So now let me cue the intro and let's get into the video. Okay guys, welcome back. So pretty much I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to make your first $10,000 using government contracts. The first step is to get you a DUNS number. Once you have a DUNS number, you need to apply for a cage code. Once you have your cage code, you're now officially registered in the government market and can bid on government contracts. Now let me show you exactly how we get that registration done.
So the first thing to do is to get you a DUNS number, okay? So you're just gonna go to Google, which I already have put up here, and get a free DUNS number. I already have it set up. To get a free DUNS number, the first step is to go to fedgov.dmv.com, right? Now this is for the federal government. If you call Dun & Bradstreet directly and ask for a DUNS number, they are going to try to charge you for it. But if you're doing it for government contracting, it is free. Remember that, it is free for government contracting. So Google free DUNS number on Google. Come on here, request a free DUNS number, and then pick a territory, and just go through the application process, okay? Now make sure all your information is matching what your company has, right? So make sure the address matches, your name matches, phone numbers matches, everything matches, because it's going to be very important in the next step, okay? So once you go through the application for your DUNS number, the next step is to get you a cage code. So what we do is you go to sam.gov, okay? So sam.gov is it's called Systems for Reward Management. This is how the government manages the rewards, okay? See, I did play on words there. So you want to come here, you want to log in. Once you log in, if you don't have an account, you want to create an account, okay? Once you create an account, you log in here. It's free. Remember this, it's all free in the government market, okay? So you come to the home page, you want to register an entity. Since you're a new company that's not officially registered in the government market, you have to get registered so they can, manage your rewards, right? So this is kind of like your Facebook profile for government contracting. Every government contractor must have a SAM's website, okay? The SAM profile, right? So you want to come here, you want to log in like I just did. I guess it logged me out, so it's log in. Once you're logged in, you want to
load, accept, terms and conditions. Come over to your left, register entity, register a new entity, and just go to the application process, start the application, and just go through the process, right? Answer all the questions, and please make sure that all your information matches what Dun & Bradstreet has, okay? Because if it doesn't match, it's not gonna process, it's gonna fail, and you're gonna have to do it all over again. Remember, this process takes about 2 to 3 weeks, and due to the coronavirus, it's probably gonna take longer. So you wanna make sure you submit it right the first time, because if it goes through, let's say you're on your 3rd week and you come back saying, hey, you did it wrong, do it again. You gotta do it again, wait another 3 weeks. Then that's a month and a half, right? Then you can be using that time to win some government contracts. So please do it right. Make sure all information matches the first time, okay? So now, while that information is, while the cage code is pending, your SAM registration is pending, what do you do with the time? You want to do market research. I'm gonna do another video teaching you guys how to do market research. It's gonna be somewhere in the channel. That's why I want you guys to subscribe so I can keep, showing you guys how to win government contracts, right? So please subscribe, okay? But while you're waiting for your SAM registration to come back, do your market research. Another video, like I said. And then when your SAM code finally comes back and register to bid on government contract, next step is just get on Unisons Marketplace, okay? I have it already bookmarked. So Unisons Marketplace, go to Google, type in Unisons Marketplace. It's Unisons Marketplace. I'm gonna have it linked at the bottom also, but Unisons Marketplace is where you're gonna be bidding your contracts, right? So Unisons Marketplace is a place that optimizes the way the government buys products and services. It's the right time at the best price, okay? So they're a third party. They're not a government agency, they're a third party. Just, they have the database and government buys through them. It's kind of like an eBay for government contracting, right? This is essentially eBay. So you want to come in here, you want to log into your account. If you don't have an account, register for an account, right? Then you want to log in, then agree, log into your account. Once you're logged in, there's opportunities. This is the main database. As you can see, I currently have a bid right now that I have in right now. It's for, they wanted treadmills. I think it was like 7 treadmills that they wanted. So I submitted a bid on that. But this is your main database, whatever. You want to come here and browse through this if you want to, that's fine. But what I use if I come here, I click all opportunities and I see everything that's out there in the market right now. Right now, there's currently 195 opportunities that I can submit a bid on, right? So I just go browse through these, find something that interests me. Let's see, fitness equipment, arms, room kits, repair electrical, POS, Nixon Z2 7 camera. Okay, they want a camera, bet. They want a camera. So come here. This is what they're looking for, right? They're looking for Nixon Z7 camera kits, different codes. This bid, the seller deadline, questions are due by the 30th, which was 3 days ago. If you had any questions for this particular opportunity, you want to ask the vendor, even the customer, you just come here, click questions and responses. But yeah, you see, you can submit a question, right? Right now, there's no questions. But if there was enough time, you could submit a question here, submit a question, and they'll answer your question and let you know, if you could sell them a different product. That's usually what I ask. Hey, can I give you this product instead? They usually say yeah, as long as you can do what I want, that's fine. So you go from there. So now, right, you know that the opportunity is due on the 4th, which is tomorrow. This is the due date. The end time is 12 p.m. Now this is exactly what they want. They want you to include shipping and handling. You'll read the instructions, make sure everything makes sense. And you keep coming down, read all the provisions, make sure you're following all the rules and everything. They're gonna ship this to Forest Park, Georgia, right? This is the zip code for when you're doing your calculations for your shipping. So right here, this is what they want. This is the specs. Open this right here. So this is just memorandum for what they're looking for. The free data more information, but essentially you will read through this, make sure it makes sense, but then come back here. So now you want to find your pricing, right? How do you find your pricing? What I do is I just copy and paste this because that's what they usually do. This is the body only, manufacturing part number, boom. So you can copy all this and just Google this. And it tells you exactly what they want, right? It's about $2,000 average for it, like $2,200. Seems like a good price, right? But what I would do is I would actually make sure I would call a vendor. I would call like Best Buy, right? I'll call a vendor somebody that sells these products, and I would literally just copy all this like this, boom, right? And I'll call the company and say, hey, I'm looking for a quote for this particular items. What's your email? Let me send you the specs so you can make sure you give me the right quote. They'll give you the email. You will just email them these exact specs, literally copy and paste so you don't get anything wrong, okay? Because if you sell the wrong product to the government, they don't have to accept it, okay? So I'll literally just copy and paste this in the email, send it to the sales rep and say, hey, send me a quote on this, right? They'll send me a quote and they'll even give you a spec sheet, right? They can actually read yourself to make sure the specs match with exactly what they're selling you. So I'll get about 3 quotes to make sure, I have a good fair price for everybody in case the first person backs out. I have another person. If they back out, I have a plan C, right? So now you get your quote, you have your backup and your other backup. It's a good quote, everything makes sense. Let's say they want all this right here for $2,000 and your markup is usually 20% for contracts. Now you can mark up your contract however you want to, but average is about 15 to 35%, but the sweet spot is 20% markup, right? So let's say the quote for all this right here is $2,000. 20% markup is what? $400, right? So I would submit my bid at $2,400. So you come down here and say, hey, start bid. You start your bid, go through your bid description, camera, let's see, seller's reference number. I just always use their buyer number, make it simpler for them. Paste that in there, come down here, they want that 30. So this has to be delivered in 30 days. You want to make sure you say, hey, I respect that. I give you 30 days, right? And then you come down here, all the provisions, click accept all provisions, but make sure you read them before you accept it. I do this every single day, so I know what is already in there, right? But I always skim it just to make sure, but you skim that, accept. Once you accept, you want to click continue. Now you continue on here. It tells you this is not all the different line items, right? Line item 1, the battery, boom, 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 boom. So you want to go to each of these and put your pricing in, right? It says quantity 5. This is unit price. So for one camera, it is $2,200. Oh, no, it's not. Remember, we got it for $2,000, but we're gonna sell it to them for what? $2,400, right? So with $2,400 here, that's your unit price. But you will go as low as what? $2,200. So at least it's to the $200 profit, right? For each camera, right? Then for all these different lenses and so on, you would do the same thing for the pricing. Put your your actual price and the lowest you would take, your actual price, lowest you would take, actual price, lowest you would take, actual price, lowest you would take, and then it will automatically submit a bid if somebody beats your price until it reaches this number, right? Once you put all that stuff in, you want to continue. It's not going to let me because I didn't finish all the numbers, but you want to continue. Actually, it did let me, but you see I'm missing some stuff, right? This marks right here. So you can submit a bid, but it's gonna be invalid, right? So you want to come, it will show you everything adding up, and it will tell you your bid summary. See, it's not done, so they can't really give me a bid summary. But once all this is done, everything makes sense. Unisys also adds on the fee, which is kind of, what they're double dipping, because the government paid them I think it's like $350 million for them to build this database. And then now they're gonna also add a fee per transaction. Like, bro, they are killing it right now, right? Like, this was a government contract. Whoever built this database was a government contract, right? So you want to submit your bid, and then once everything makes sense, you click submit, and it submits your bid. And now we just wait, right? So once you submit a bid, let me go back and show you what happens. Okay, once you submit your bid, right, it's gonna come here and says bid snapshots. It's gonna show you a bid. It's gonna tell you your lag or in a lead, right? So now the lag just simply means that you are not in first place, right? But at the same time, the government or your customer can say, hey, we only want to pay 20,000 and your bid is 21,000, right? You're in first place, but since the government only wants to pay 20,000, it's gonna say a lag because it's more than what the government wanted to pay, right? So just because you're in lag does not mean you're not in first place. It might just be that the government is really trying to be cheap and they want to, persuade you to go lower until it says lead, right? So you want to, respect your price. If you did your math right, everything, respect your price. There's a lot of opportunities out there. You're not gonna win every single one. Just follow the same system, submit your bid. It's gonna work, okay? So that's how you do. You submit your bid. Now you wait. If you win the contract, now you have to, buy the products and then deliver it to the government. Once you deliver the products, they will pay you, right? So how do you get money to buy the product? If you win a contract, there's somebody out there that's gonna give you money. If you hold an actual government contract that says, hey, I have to deliver ABC product to this agency, and you take that to the bank, they will give you money. Finding the money is the easiest part. Win the contract first, and you will find the money, okay? I have a platform called GovCon University where I teach you guys everything about government contracting from start to finish, literally everything, different strategies, how to actually go in construction projects, IT projects, and so on, right? So if you want to learn more about government contracting, get on GovCon University. It will teach you everything. This is just one strategy. This is like a drop in the ocean of government contracting, right? This is nothing, okay? This is just, yeah. But if you want to learn more how to really make money in the government market, get on GovCon University. I'm going to link it below. I'm giving you a free training on government contracting. It's going to teach you everything from start to finish, how to do government contracting, right? So it's going to be below. So definitely click that link if you want to learn more. But if you didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. That way I'm really providing value, and you can also see my next videos when I post them, okay? So I want to do a lot of videos teaching you guys about government contracting. There's tremendous financial opportunity in the government market, but it's not enough of us tapping into these opportunities, okay? So let's tap into these opportunities and start making money. There's a lot of money out there in the government market. The government just prints money. Let's collect, and this is an easy way to collect. You're essentially using Unisons. You're essentially a middle person, meaning the government wants 500 treadmills. You find a vendor, get 500 treadmills, submit it, put a bid together. Well, you get a quote, you mark it up, submit your bid, you win the contract, you call your vendor, they deliver it to the government pays you, you pay your vendor, or you keep your profit, right? That's it. It's literally that freaking simple, okay? So please, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below, but make sure you smash that subscribe button, okay? Again, thank you for your time, and smash that subscribe button. It's free to do, okay? It's very free. It's no cost you anything, okay? So smash that subscribe button. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.